Hello YouTube, it's Tommy P, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a subtractor synthesized bass, a bit like Subzero, his old school bassline type basses, UKB 4x4 bassline, like so. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to make that bass sound. So I'm going to initialize this. So if you followed my other tutorials, you'll have a channel with your drum loop in. This is a bit different, but you can use the drum loop that I showed you how to make in the first tutorial. And in the second tutorial I showed you how to rewire reasoning. So you should have a screen something like this if you followed both tutorials. And if you initialize this patch, so it's not so, and so I've put a few notes in C2 area. I've done this in D. I think it's D minor because it makes it a bit more spooky. A lot of bass lines made in like D, G, and E, F, them type of keys. So if you don't know your music theory, get some piano lessons, or just like watch some of the YouTube tutorials on music theory. But this is what I've got. Simple as. So if you bring up Reason, you've got this. What you want to do is you first you want to enable Oscillator 2 to start with. Turn the mix a little bit down to about 58, so it's playing a bit more of the sub. You want the first Oscillator 1, you want the octave on number 2, and the waveform is a sine wave, and that's your sub bass. So that's like everything that you hear below 90 Hz in your sub speakers in a club setting. You want to, the second Oscillator 2's waveform you want is number 8, and keep the octave on number 4. For the frequency, you want that on 20 and this on 63. So the frequency on 20 and the resonance on 63. And on the filter envelope, you want the attack as 40 and the decay on full, sustain on 0, and the release on full. And the release in the amp envelope, you want it at about 4850. So if you listen to it now, it's getting there, but some notes are playing at the same time and you don't want that. So how you can change that is in the Polyphony, change that down to number 1. Also in the LFO, I'm going to clip the sync, change the rate to 18T, which is 18 triplets, and you want the amount at about 16, so it's not a lot. And you want it at this waveform here, and F frequency. So if you play it now, spooky note. And you can also put this octave up to octave 5 if you like the way it sounds. Scary. So yeah, I've got an aggressive dance master on the master channel, and that's why it sounds a bit fatter. But if you're doing that, you want everything mixed to -6 decibels here. The way you can do that is push that up to +6. Make sure everything's hitting about 0 decibels. So if I select that and play it, now that's gone red, I'll bring it down one. Click return to default on the master. I'll turn the aggressive dance master back on. And yeah, that's how you make that type of bass sound. If you want tutorials on how to make any other sounds from different producers, put a comment in the description and I'll try and make a tutorial on it. I can make all sorts of basses, and if you want tutorials on anything else, make sure you let me know and I'll try and get that done for you. There's not a lot of stuff on 4x4 and Bassline and UKB and that sort of stuff, so, and make sure you like, comment and subscribe and tell your friends, and yeah, thank you.